Police are investigating following an incident in which the office of the Chief Whip of the City of Joburg Metro was broken into and important documents taken. Earlier on the line, we spoke to JMPD spokesperson Wayne Minnaar.
The break-in happened around about midnight, and this was into the office of the Chief Whip at Metro Centre in Braamfontein, where a male suspect could be seen carrying a backpack of which the contents is not yet known. A footage of the suspect can be seen, and there's a glass door which has been smashed, as well as a wooden door that was completely broken into. Then this matter will have to be investigated, and is currently being investigated by the SABC on the board.
So I believe your officers were called to the scene by the security there. By the time you arrived, had this intruder disappeared already?
Yes, that will be investigated as to how he entered the building and how the suspect was able to get out. So that is not yet clear, but the matter is being investigated. And we can confirm extensive damage to a glass door and a wooden door to the offices of the Chief Whip.
Is the intruder's face visible on the CCTV footage?
Absolutely clear. We can see the intruder. He was wearing, he changed clothing, however, but we can see his face very clearly. And at this stage, there is an investigation.
All right, so do you see him actually breaking the doors and the glasses you were saying, or just moving in and out of the building?
Yes, well, that's what he has done. He's broken the glass door, and then he entered the office of the Chief Whip, which he actually broken through the middle of this wooden door, and then he went inside of the office. He came out of the office with a back. And what is taken is not yet clear, but the matter is currently being investigated.
What have the city officials been able to tell you as a part of your investigation?
Look, we'll see how far we can investigate the matter and what we can find on this particular case. But what we've got is what we've seen on the CCTV so far. And then we will have to take it from there.
Have you received a number of calls in terms of break-ins into city properties of late, or is this something that appears to be isolated, even though there was a break-in some time ago?
Well, look, this particular break-in seems to be isolated because it hasn't happened frequently. But this case is definitely very clear footage of an individual coming into the building or coming into the office where the breaking was, and you can see him moving, taking his time, going into the office of the Chief Whip, getting whatever he wanted, and then coming out again.
And it's clearly visible this is a man. Can you tell what sort of age are we looking at of this person?
The age could be between late 30s and early 40s, and slender build. We will make footage available later for public to view.
Well, staying with the story, we also spoke to the city spokesperson Lucky Sindane on the break-in.
JMPD came to the offices, but then they couldn't find the intruder. The intruder was picked up on the CCTV camera. We took some documents from the office of the Chief Whip, and then was also carrying a box. It's not clear what was in that box. We're still viewing the CCTV footage and to see who that person is, how did they gain access to the building, because there was no forced entrance in the building, but only on the door of the Chief Whip's office.
And what it would suggest that the person would know which office was which, and he was looking for something specific.
Yes, we think that this is an inside job, like I said, because there was no forced entrance in the doors. It might be someone who used their access card, someone else's access card to gain access to the building. And they knew where to go and the security that's in place. Because if someone that doesn't know the building would go and break in, they wouldn't know where to go because there's security all over, from the entrance and to the entrances leading to the council chamber where the offices are based.
Have you been able to establish which documents are missing and what they relate to?
Our team is currently on the scene. We're interviewing the people who were based in these offices, and then by later this afternoon, we'll be able to tell what kind of documents were taken from the office.
And there have been no threats or any security concerns in the lead up to this?
You know what? We're concerned about the security because this is not the first time that our offices are broken into. Last year, our data center was broken into and we had security on duty. So we will be interviewing the security as well as part of the investigation.
It is quite alarming that, as you say, no forced entry. So what type of entry is there? Is it people that use cards? Is it biometrics? How does one gain entrance into this building?
Okay. People use cards to get into the building. You use a card to get into the main building, and then there's a council chamber wing where the office of the chief whip, speaker, city manager, and the mayor sit. But then there's also security there that sits on that floor. So that's why we're saying that it's puzzling how they could gain access to these offices.
Oh, all right, so it should be easy to track and trace which card was used at that time of night.
Definitely. That's going to be part of our investigation. As I indicated, our team is on the scene. We're gathering all the information that we can. We've got the CCTV footage at the moment, which we'll be viewing as well. We're going to check access cards, leaving the building as well, and gaining access to the building.
Investigations